season replays, fantasy drafts, ultimate created leagues, and what if tournaments. It's Coffee Cup Games with the coach, DKM. Hey, this is Coach DK. We are continuing our series in the year 1900 as we replay the season. We did the National and the American League. The regular season has finally concluded, and now we are in the playoffs. In the last episode, we did the American League. We did the first game of each of the series, all four series that are going on in the playoffs in the first round for the American League, and now we're going to be doing the exact same thing in the National League. So let's take a quick look at the brackets. We do have Brooklyn, the number one seed. They won easily by 13 games to take the top billing. They will be playing against the number 8 team, the New York Giants. The Giants tied in the record with the Cincinnati Red Stockings, but the Giants had a worse run difference, so the tiebreaker made the Giants be 8th seed and the Red Stockings be the 7th seed. On the top half of the bracket, the other game will be between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Orphans. Originally, the Pirates had come in second place. The Orphans originally had come in sixth place. So the Pirates, we do believe, will win this one, and it's going to create, hopefully, a very fun matchup in the second round against Brooklyn and Pittsburgh, the original number 1 and 2 teams from the original year 1900. The two teams were only separated by 4.5 games, but we are expecting the Pirates to beat the Orphans. In the 3-6 game, starting in the bottom bracket, we have the St. Louis Cardinals, who will be the home team at the number 3 seed, and they will be taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies originally came in third place, only 8 games out of first, and the St. Louis Cardinals were in 5th place, and they were 11 games behind the Phillies. So we are predicting a potential upset. The biggest difference between the St. Louis Cardinals in our replay and the St. Louis Cardinals back in the year 1900 has been the performance of Cy Young. Cy Young originally had a losing record, but in our replay, he has 31 wins. He is by far the best pitcher in both leagues. He's been incredible. He leads the league in wins with 31 strikeouts. Just been incredible. And the team has been able to give him a lot of support. And then the last game of the National League playoffs will be the number 2 Boston Beaneaters going against the Cincinnati Red Stockings. This might be an interesting game as well. The Beaneaters, in my opinion, underperformed in the year 1900 with the talent that they have. And the Red Stockings did struggle in our replay. They did struggle in the original year 1900, but the Red Stockings originally were only 4.5 games behind Boston. So the bottom bracket is going to be fun to watch. We will be doing the bottom part of the bracket first, the Cardinals versus the Phillies and the Beaneaters versus Red Stockings, because those are the day games. The night games will be the top half of the bracket, so we switched it between the American League and the National League. So let's go ahead and jump into the action. And our first game that we're going to be highlighting and showcasing is going to be the number 6 Philadelphia Phillies, who will be visiting the St. Louis Cardinals. As mentioned, this is an interesting matchup. The Phillies originally were the 3rd place team, only 8 games out of first place in the year 1900. And the St. Louis Cardinals were 19 games out of first place, 11 games behind the Philadelphia Phillies. But they are the higher seed, so this is where we may be predicting a upset. We are expecting the Phillies to pull this one out over top of the St. Louis Cardinals, but to do so, they are going to have to get over the ace, Cy Young. And on the mound, talking about Cy Young, we can see the starters for Game 1. For Philadelphia, we have Al Orth, the right-hander. He was 16-6 in our replay. He had 2 saves. He had a 3.31 ERA. He started 31 games, had 82 strikeouts, gave up only 60 walks. But the king of the mound through the major league is Cy Young. He has a league-leading 31 wins. He was 31-11 during the replay. He had 3 saves. He had a wonderful 2.54 ERA. He did start 37 games. He led the league with 126 strikeouts, walking only 52. A great comparison there. And now for the starting lineup for the Philadelphia Phillies. Leading off will be center fielder Thomas. In right field will be batting second will be Hall of Famer Elmer Flick. At second and batting third will be Napoleon Lajoie. The first baseman Ed Delahanty, also a Hall of Famer, will be in the cleanup spot. The catcher McFarland will be batting fifth. Slagle, the left fielder, will be batting sixth. Wolverton will be playing third and batting seventh. Cross, the shortstop, will be batting eighth. And Orth, the pitcher, will be batting ninth. For the St. Louis Cardinals, we have leading off the Hall of Famer third baseman Mcgraw. We have batting second, the second baseman Keister. Jessie Burquette, the Hall of Famer, playing left field, will be batting third. The league leader in home runs, Mike Donlin, will be batting fourth. Hedrick, the center fielder, will be batting fifth. McGann, the first baseman, will be batting sixth. Bobby Wallace, the shortstop Hall of Famer, will be batting seventh. And the catcher will be Krieger. And batting ninth will be Cy Young, the pitcher. And we are at League Park in St. Louis as we start off the first of the top of the first. Cy Young is on the mound. He will be facing Thomas, the center fielder. Thomas during the year hit .303. He did have score 148 runs. I believe that was one of the top run getters in the majors. He also had 23 stolen bases. So here's the pitch. It's going to be a bunt, and he beats it out to start off the game. If they're going to get the Cy Young, they might as well try it with the small ball. Elmer Flick's going to be up. Elmer Flick is going to line out. Elmer Flick led the team. He was a .400 hitter during the regular season, led the league in hitting. Next up is Napoleon Lajoie. He hit .389, also one of the best hitters in the majors, but he is going to ground out to Keister, who's going to throw over to short for a 4-6-3 double play. For St. Louis, we have John Mcgraw, the third baseman. He's going to be batting. Mcgraw hit .376 during the regular season. He did score 118 runs, had 60 RBIs, and stole 35 bases. He needs a 1-6. He's going to get a 12. That's going to be a line out. Next up is Keister. He hit .313 during the regular season. The second baseman's going to swing. He's going to hit the short, and that's going to be a ground out. Next up is Jessie Burquette. Jessie Burquette is the best hitter on the team for St. Louis. He hit .383 during the regular season. He also had 10 home runs and led the team with 138 RBIs and led the team with 146 runs scored. He needs a 1-6. He gets a 5. Looks like a ballpark roll there. So Burkett is on first. We are going against Al Orth, so we are going to attempt to steal. We don't get a good lead. So we're going to let Mike Donlin, the league leader in home runs, be up. He is going to ground out, though, to short, and that's going to end the inning. Top of the second, Ed Delahanty is going to lead off. He's the first baseman. During the regular season, he hit .307. Cy Young is going to get his first strikeout. So one down in the top of the second. McFarland, the catcher, is up. McFarland hit .350 during the regular season. Had a great year, but he's going to grind out back to the pitcher. Cy Young's able to take that one and throw it over to first, and that will be another out. And then to wrap up the inning, Cy Young gets his second strikeout of the game. Al Orth is now on the mound. He's going to be going against our center fielder, Hedrick. Hedrick hit .322 during the regular season. It's going to be a ground ball to cross. He's going to have to make a play. He's got good range, not necessarily the best in the glove, but he does get this one, and that is going to be one away. McGann is up. He's going to pop out the second. That's going to be 2 down in the bottom of the second. Bobby Wallace is up. He needs a 1 for a triple. The rest are going to be singles. He gets a 4, so he will be on base with a single. Our catcher Krieger is up, and he's going to hit a single to left field. We are not going to try to test the throw as it goes to left field, and Wallace is not going to try to make it to third on the short throw. Cy Young is up. Cy Young is going to need a 1 for a double. He gets a 4. The problem with getting a pitcher's card, not a lot of chances for hits. Wolverton is up, starting the third inning. Third baseman hit 279. He is one of the weaker hitters in their starting lineup, but he does draw a walk. Wolverton did draw, looks like only 25 walks during the regular season, so a rare pass for him. Cross, the shortstop's going to be up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Bobby Wallace, the Hall of Famer. And it looks like Wallace juggles the ball, not showing his Hall of Fame skill there. And so that would be marked down as an error. There will be runners on first and second. This is the first chance of anybody really getting any kind of run opportunities. Al Orth, the pitcher, is going to be up. And he's going to rip a single, and they're going to hold the runners as Wolverton does not have a lot of speed. So the bases are loaded. And now Thomas, the center fielder, the leadoff man, is up. He's got the bases loaded. No outs. Thomas hit 303 during the regular season. He did only have 38 RBIs. He's going to bunt the ball. We're going to go home on this one with a 1-7 chance. And it does not work. But Elmer Flick is up. Bases are still loaded. 1-0 or no outs. He's going to hit a fly ball to Hedrick, the center fielder. Hedrick, one of the best defenders in the majors, is able to make the play. But it is going to be a sacrifice fly. That's going to be 2 away. Nap LaJoie is up. He's going to rip a single. Orth is going to score. It is a 3-run inning as the heavy-hitting Philadelphia Phillies are jumping out in the third inning. Delahanty's up. He's going to hit a ground out. It'll be a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. But the damage is done as the Philadelphia Phillies jump up 3-0 in the top of the third. Now entering the the bottom of the third is going to be John Mcgraw, the third baseman. One of the team's best hitters. He hit 376 during the regular season. He's going to get on base with a walk. We are going to try to steal. And he's going to be thrown out at second. Next up is Keister. He needs a 1-6. He gets a 2, so that is going to be a single for him. We will try to steal again. And they're going to keep him close. And so Burkett is up. He needs a 1 for a triple. He gets a 5, so it'll be a single, but Keister is able to swing all the way over to third base on the hit. So Burkett is not going to get a good lead, so he's going to stay close. And so Donlin, the league leader in home runs, is at the bat. Donlin had 24 home runs, 96 RBIs. A great chance for him here. He's going to rip a single. That is going to score Keister. Runners on first and second. Now Hedrick is up, the center fielder. He grounded out the last time he was at bat. Hedrick hit 322 during the regular season. He's going to hit a ground ball to second. Nap LaJoie, the Hall of Famer. And it will be a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. McFarland is up. The catcher, he's going to hit a ground ball to second to Keister. Keister's going to have to make a play. He boots it, and that's going to be another error against the Cardinals. Next up is Slagle. He hits a line out to first. That'll be 1 down. Wolverton's up. He's going to hit a ground ball to second. Keister and he is able to pull a double play. So entering the bottom of the fourth, it is 3-1. Philadelphia still has the lead. McGann is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to third base. Bobby Wallace is up. He's going to be struck out. That'll be the first strikeout for Al Orth. Now bringing up the catcher Krieger. He needs a 1-14. He gets a 4. So that will be a hit. Now Cy Young, the pitcher, and he unfortunately is going to ground out to end the inning. Cross is up, the shortstop. He's the 8th batter in the lineup. He's going to hit a ball to center field to Hedrick, who is a good fielder. But he drops it. Our third error of the game. Cross takes second on the air. Orth is up. He singled the first time at bat, and he's going to single again. Runners on first and third. And now they get to the top of the order, and up is Thomas. He singled, and he had a sacrifice RBI on a fielder's choice. And so Thomas is going to hit a fly ball to the right fielder, Donlin, and that will be a sacrifice fly, his second RBI. And now the score is 4-1. Elmer Flick is up. He's going to hit a single to center. Runners now on the corners again. 1 out. Nap Lajoie is up. I tell you what, this Philadelphia lineup, 1 through 4 especially, are just absolutely incredible. But Nap Lajoie is going to line out. Ed Delahanty is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to second base. Keister, who is a horrible defender. And the ball gets past him. That's going to be another run. And they're going to steal second. We're not going to test that. McFarland's going to walk, bringing up Slagle with the bases loaded. He's going to hit a ground ball to first base. McGann's got to make a play to end the inning. He does, and that will end the inning. But 2 more runs added for Philadelphia. Entering the bottom of the 5th, St. Louis trails 5-1 as 2 good innings by Philadelphia. 3 runs, scoring 3 runs in the 3rd and 2 runs in the 5th, give them a comfortable 4-run lead. But we are in the top of the order with John Mcgraw, the third baseman, who hit .376 during the regular season. He is 0 for 1 today. He's going to need a 6 or better. He gets an 11, so that will be an out. Next up is Keister. He needs a 19 or better. He gets a 4, and so he's going to get a triple. Now up is Jessie Burquette. Jessie Burquette is our team's best hitter. He had .383 during the regular season. He did have 138 RBI, scored 146 runs. He did have 10 home runs, and he also had 17 triples. He is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. He has a runner on third, and he's going to get his 3rd hit of the game. That is going to score a run. It is now 5-2. He does not get a good lead. Mike Donlin's up. He is 1 for 2. He has an RBI. Could use some of his power in this one. But unfortunately, he's going to fly out to left field. 2 away. Hedrick is up. He needs a 1-5. He's going to get an 8. So that's going to end the inning. So after 5, it is St. Louis 2, Philadelphia 5. Cy Young still on the mound. Out of the 5 runs, he's only given up 4 of them, it looks like. Wolverton is up. He's going to start off with a single. Now up is the shortstop, Cross. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field. That'll be 1 away. Now bringing up the pitcher, Al Orth, who is 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. And it's going to be a passed ball. So Wolverton's able to take second, and then Orth pops up the first, making it 2 away. Thomas is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to third base to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, McGann is up, the first baseman. McGann hit .314 during the regular season. He's going to fly out to Elmer Flick in right field, 1 away. Next up is Hall of Fame shortstop Bobby Wallace. Bobby Wallace has the lowest average of all the starters, hitting only .270 during the regular season. He is 1 for 2 today, but he's going to be 1 for 3 with a flyout to left field. The catcher Krieger's up. He is 2 for 2 in the game. He's going to pop out to third, and that's going to end the inning. So after 6, Philadelphia is still winning 5-2. St. Louis has been better at the bats, but also made some critical errors. And Philadelphia has gotten the timely hits when they need it, as they are up 5-2. Elmer Flick's going to lead off. He's going to hit a ground ball to second. That'll be one away. Mcgraw is up. He's 1 for 3. He is going to hit a ground ball and also to second, and that's going to be an out. So 2 down. Ed Delahanty also 1 for 3. He's going to hit a ground out. And so the Cy Young gets through the big order of 2, 3, and 4 of Elmer Flick, Mcgraw, and Ed Delahanty. 3 Hall of Famers all hitting back to back. And the trivia question is, how did the California Angels acquire Reggie Jackson? I'm going to say from the Baltimore Orioles. Oh, re-entry draft. Okay. It was toward the end of his career. Bottom of the 7th, Cy Young is going to be leading off. We were just keeping him at bat because we want to keep him on the mound. He does end up getting a single, so he leads off with a single. And now we're in the top of the order with John Mcgraw, who is 0 for 2. But he is one of our best hitters on the team. He's going to hit a ground ball to Wolverton. Wolverton's not the best defensive player on the team, and he's going to make an error. So Mcgraw gets the base on the air. Runners on first and second. Keister is up. He's 2 for 3 with a triple. And he needs a 1-8 or 1-6 with the ballpark. He gets an 8, so that's going to be 1 away. Jessie Burquette, our best hitter on the team, who is also 3 for 3, has an RBI. He's gotten 3 singles so far. Need another hit. He needs a 1-8 for a home run, and he gets a 20. But it is enough to advance Cy Young to third, but that was almost a tie ball game. Now is going to bring up Mike Donlin, the league leader in home runs, and Mike Donlin hits a crushing blow dead center. That ties it up. After Jessie Burquette almost gets a home run, Mike Donlin comes through, sends one into the stands of League Park, and the fans are going nuts over that one, and that ties the game at 5 apiece. The inning's not over though. Heydrich is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Wolverton, who throws it away, and now Heydrich takes second. So 2 errors on Wolverton in the inning has helped St. Louis fight back into this one. McGann, the first baseman, is up. He's 0 for 3. He's going to rip a single. And with that single, we now have taken the lead with a 4-run 7th inning. Bobby Wallace is up. And with 2 outs, he's going to pop out the end of the inning. But the damage, a huge turn in the game after trailing 5-2. The St. Louis Cardinals come back with a stellar 7th inning. They are now up by 1 with the league's best pitcher on the mound. Cy Young walks in to the mound to face McFarland. He needs a 1-6. He gets an 18, so that'll be 1 away. Slagle is now up. He hits a fly ball to right field. Donlin's gonna have to make a play here. And Donlin drops it the 4th error against St. Louis. They're going to do the hit and run. And Wolverton rips a single to tie the game back up. So a back and forth game, 1 away still. Crosses up. He is a shortstop. They bring in Childs to pinch run for Wolverton. Cy Young throws the cross, who is 0 for 3, but has scored 2 runs. He's going to line out. And now comes Krieger, the catcher, who is 2 for 3 in the game. He has hit during the regular season .315. So Krieger's going to lead us off. Bottom of the 8th, the score is knotted at 6 apiece. He's going to line out. And now comes Cy Young. We're going to let him hit. And he does get out as expected, but John Mcgraw is up, who, even though one of our best hitters is 0 for 3 today, he's advanced on a walk and on an error. So he has been on base a couple of times, but does not yet have a hit. He is at the Mcgraw, who is charged with an error as Mcgraw gets the first. So that is the third error against Philadelphia. A lot of mistakes going on in this game in the field. And now Keister's up. He's 2 for 4 with a triple. And he's going to get his second triple of the game. Mcgraw is able to score from first. And we take the lead. So again, a constant battle here. Jessie Burquette's up. He's 3 for 4 with an RBI. And he's going to hit a ground ball to short. Cross is going to have to make a play with 2 outs to be able to end the inning. And it goes through his leg, and Keister scores. And so now we are up 8-6. Both teams have made 4 errors in this game. The defense has been absolutely treacherous. And now Mike Donlin, who tied the game last inning with a 3-run home run, is at bat, and they bring in a relief pitcher, Chick Frazier, to face him. So the right-hander is going to face him, and Donlin's going to ground out. And that is going to end the inning. Going into the top of the 9th inning, St. Louis has scored 2 runs in the last 2 innings to jump ahead 8-6. Cy Young is going to be facing Chick Frazier. They're going to bring in a pitch hitter, looks like, and they do. It is Klondike Douglas. Klondike Douglas hit .311 this past season in 238 at bats, so they have a good pinch hitter here. He's going to line out, though, to first. That'll be 1 away. Now, the top of the order, the leadoff man, Thomas, the center fielder, is up. Thomas did hit .303 during the regular season. He's 1 for 2 today. He's going to hit a ground ball to shortstop. Wallace, the Hall of Famer, is going to be there, but it is not able to get there quick enough. It will be a single, and then there is an error. So Thomas takes second. And now Cy Young must face the heart of the lineup, the power of the lineup for Philadelphia with Elmer Flick, Nap Lajoie, and Ed Delahanty. 3 Hall of Famers back to back to back. Elmer Flick is 1 for 3. He hit .400 during the regular season, and he's facing Cy Young, the best pitcher in the majors. And Elmer Flick wins this battle. He's going to hit a single, putting runners on first and third. And now comes up Napoleon Lajoie. Napoleon Lajoie is 1 for 4 today. He's the second best hitter on the team, hitting .389 during the regular season. And he's going to single. They are starting to torch Cy Young. And we are going to have to bring in a relief pitcher. All right, and so the Cardinals, we decide to bring in Willie Sudhoff. Willie Sudhoff was 10-12 during the regular season. He had a .355 ERA. He did have 3 saves during the regular season. And he is now facing Ed Delahanty with a 1-run lead, runners on first and second. And Ed Delahanty is going to line out, bringing up the catcher, McFarland, who's over 3 with a walk. And so McFarland has a chance to be a hero, and he is going to rip a single. That is going to tie the game. We let them tie the game because we don't want the runners to advance. And now up is Slagle. And the inning is still not over as Slagle, who's over 4, hits a double down the line, knocking in the go-ahead run, and Slagle gets the second base, standing up, and they will not risk sending McFarland. A huge hit by Slagle, the left fielder. Slagle during the regular season hit .286. He did have 78 RBIs, but probably none bigger than this one. Now up is the third baseman, Myers. Myers came off the bench for fielding reasons. He only hit .200 during the regular season. He's not going to get anything done here, and that's going to end the inning. But again, the league continues to change back and forth, and on the mound will be Al Mall with a chance to get the save. and he'll be facing Hedrick, and Hedrick is going to ground out to the pitcher, bringing up Hall of Famer. Nope, first baseman McGann, who is 1 for 4 today. McGann's going to hit a ball to left field to Slago, who had the big hit in the last game. And Slago not only does it with his bat, he does it with his glove with a diving catch. And now it comes down to Bobby Wallace, bottom of the ninth. The Hall of Famer has a chance to keep the game alive, and he's going to hit a ground ball to short. Cross got good range. He gets there, but he does not make the play. It is an error. Wallace is going to be on first base, keeping the inning alive. And now Krieger is up. He is 2 for 4. Krieger hit .315 during the regular season. And he is going to hit a double to left field. We are definitely sending Wallace. Wallace is going to go home. We will send the trailing runner. I don't care about him. No cutoff. And Wallace is safe. He ties it in the bottom of the ninth. Krieger now is on third base. Sudhoff, the pitcher, is up. We will definitely be pitch hitting on this one. So we got to figure out who we're going to send up to the bat with a chance to win it with a runner on third. And we are going to set up Patsy Donovan, the left-hander. Donovan is really good against right-handers. Mull is not good against left-handers. So this is an interesting lineup here, or a matchup here. Donovan, during the regular season, hit .276. He's got a chance here to win the game. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, runner on third. Here's going to be the pitch. And they are bringing in Dolan to play third base, and they're bringing in a new pitcher, Red Donahue. They didn't like the matchup either, so they're going to bring Red Donahue in with a chance to keep the game going. And there's a pitch, and it's going to be a pop out to first. Ed Delahanty makes the play. That's going to end the inning, so we are going into extra innings the first time during the playoffs. All right, and we bring in Jack Powell from the bullpen to start on the mound at the top of the 10th inning. The last 3 innings have been absolutely ridiculous. The game has just gone back and forth. Cross is up. He is 0 for 4. He has scored 2 runs. They're instead going to pull him and send Charlie Ziegler out of the dugout to pinch hit. Ziegler hit .311 during the regular season in 90 at-bats. So he has a good average, not a lot of plate appearances, and he needs a 1-6. He's going to get a 13, so that's going to be a line out. Dolan now is up the third baseman. He came in for fielding purposes. He's going to ground out. That'll be 2 away. Now comes up Thomas, the leadoff man. He is 2 for 3. He has 2 sacrifices, 2 RBIs. And so Thomas is going to have a chance, and he's going to fly out the Dolan in the right, and that's going to end the inning. And now we go into the bottom half of the 11th, and our leadoff man, John Mcgraw, the Hall of Famer, is up. He is 0 for 4, even though he's one of our best hitters during the regular season. He has scored 2 runs, and he finally gets to hit a critical one as he gets a single. We are going to try to steal with Mcgraw. And Mcgraw does steal. It's a bad throw. He's able to take third, and now we have Keister up. He's 3 for 5 with 2 triples. They bring the infield in. They bring the outfielders in and make them shallow, hoping for anything that they can do. And Keister's going to win the game with a double. That's going to be a wrap. St. Louis comes back to win it after being down 5-2, losing the lead after gaining it, and then an incredible game for sure.